If you're a busy caterer out there and you're wearing too many hats in your business, please listen up, because I have a way that's going to save you hours while still allowing you to grow your business to the next level. So before we get into that, my name is Andrew. I'm the CEO and founder of HoneyCart, which is an online ordering system for drop-off catering that was built for busy caterers who don't want to go back and forth on email and phone calls all day long for every order that comes in. So if you're interested in something like that, you can get a 14-day free trial if you go to gethoneycart.com. So back to my story, I actually have two stories for you, 2 points about how caterers just wear too many hats in their businesses. So I was at an ICA Ultimate Catering Workshop this week, and one lady was talking about how she had to actually turn away business because she didn't have the bandwidth to take on so much work. And everybody in the room gasped when they heard that. They were like, man, it hurts so painful to have to turn away business. And what she was doing was that she was a founder, she was the owner of the business. She did all the sales, she did the event designing, and she, to her words, had so many C's in her title that there wasn't just enough hours in the day for her to grow her business and take on more work and do all that kind of stuff. And long story short, eventually she realized that she couldn't do all that. When we discussed HoneyCart with her, she realized that, hey, I actually don't want to have to take down every order and walk everybody through who just is coming in to place chicken salad sandwich orders. You know, they can actually do that themselves without having to have me involved, because I'm already involved in so many other things. Now, that's the first story at the workshop. The second story was about the actual owner of this caterer that was doing tens of millions of dollars, right? And it was here in DC. And he was saying that they started off really small, where they were doing everything themselves, him and his brother. And eventually, after word of mouth, they started to grow. But they started to hit a lot of growing pains around the $5 or $10 million mark, and then after that, like the $25 million mark. And the moral of the story that I walked away with was that it came to a point where he had to just trust the people that he was working with and delegate work away, meaning that he couldn't do everything himself. And that's a trend that we notice so many small business caterers have, is that they just wear so many hats and they do all the work themselves that it actually prohibits their own company's growth. And that was one of the main reasons why we made HoneyCart, was because we believe that as entrepreneurs, as business owners, you shouldn't have to do all of the work yourself. It just doesn't make sense to, if you can have a computer do all the work, or you can make the customer do some of the self-service ordering for themselves. So that instead of having to call and email and wait for somebody to get back to them, or even if it's you, to have to get back to them personally, if they just came in to order chicken salad sandwiches and a few appetizer platters, they should be able to go on your website, place that order. If they need to make a change, they should be able to log into their account and do that. And if they need to cancel or whatever else, be able to do that on their own, all automated, all without having to call or email you. So hopefully this is helpful to you guys out there who are doing everything on your own at the moment. And if you are interested in learning how online ordering for drop-off catering can help reduce the amount of hours that you're spending in your business so that you can focus on other things like getting more clients, please check us out at gethoneycart.com. You can get a free 14-day trial if you sign up, and have a great one. Thanks.